Welcome to the Explore Eagle podcast, the City of Eagles podcast with the same name as our app, Explore Eagle. Hi, I'm Mayor Jason Pierce. People often ask me, what does Eagle's motto, Life Done Right, mean? In each episode, we will talk with the city leaders, staff, business owners, and residents to explore the many ways Eagle is life done right. Welcome everybody today to our Explore Eagle podcast. Today we are talking with Mert Drorbaugh, and she turned 100 years old, and we're going to talk to her today about her experiences in life and how she got to be 100 and what the secret is.
I don't know how.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your move to the Treasure Valley.
Well, I moved to this area 22 years ago with my husband. My daughter lives in Eagle. Fate, I don't know how this happened, but my husband only lived 1.5 nights in the house that we built. So he wasn't feeling well, and he woke up in the middle of the night and he said, I've got to go to the hospital, and he never came home. 14 days in the hospital, and so I've been in the house all these years by myself and enjoying the golf course. In my life, I've had 3 holes in one.
Nice. Those 3 hole-in-ones, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
What was your lowest handicap you ever held?
I don't remember. You shot around 25 or 30, something like that.
Very good.
But it's been a while, and so I haven't kept up. I just go out for exercise now. I don't
Keep short.
Yeah.
Sure. So how long did you play golf till?
Well, I've been golfing since since I was about 32 years old.
How old were you when you stopped playing golf?
Well, just about a year ago.
Oh, really? So up to
Oh,
99
yeah, I've
years
been
old?
playing right up, yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is great.
I,
So what made you guys choose the Treasure Valley?
my daughter lives here.
Okay.
And that's why we moved over here. She moved over here when she was 20 years old. They had a son, and so I have 1 grandson, and they just had their 2nd baby. So I've got grandchildren. I will have.
Wow. 2 great-grandchildren
2
also.
great-grandchildren.
That's great.
Yeah. Not so much rain like we have in Portland, from where I came from, and it's just a nice place to be in. Where did you come from?
Well, so I was born in Rochester, New York.
New York?
New York, yeah, upstate New York. And then I've lived in Northern California, Southern California, and Ohio.
How did you get from there clear out over?
My dad got transferred.
Oh, I see.
So he used to work, my whole family used to work for Eastman Kodak Company. And so he got transferred from Rochester, New York to...
And then how did you get from there to here?
Well, I was looking for a place to raise my kids.
Oh, so you came here.
I found this place and fell in love with it and moved here with no job, knew nobody. It was just my wife and 2 kids.
Huh.
And they're now 26 and 24.
I don't live in Eagle. I play bridge here.
Okay.
I'm a bridge player and joined the bridge gals in Eagle, Idaho, and we play in their senior center.
Okay. How long have you been going to the senior center?
I've played there for the last 20 years.
What do you like best about coming to the Eagle Senior Center?
Oh, the senior center? Oh, I just love the bridge. I love to come here and play bridge, and I can't eat the food because I am on a diet, but it looks like they've got good food there, and that's a wonderful thing to have in the community, I think. And I hope it still is. Is there any reason why it shouldn't keep going?
No, we're going to keep it going. We like the bridge group and all the other things that we do over there.
Yeah.
So it'll be going for a long time.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah. And we'll continue to also.
I've always gone over to Eagle over there, and the people have always been very nice, and you feel at home.
Yeah, that's good. I like to hear that.
So I hope you're going to keep that.
Of course, like I said, we will for sure. It's an important part of the community. So when the senior center started, we had about 1,700 seniors in Eagle, and now we've got 7,000. That's just an Eagle, let alone those that come
How
from
many?
Boise. 7,000 seniors in Eagle.
7,000.
Yeah. Now they don't all come to the senior center, but we need to provide those things for the seniors. So if they want to, they can.
Right.
So.
Well, the seniors also are out helping themselves and helping others as well. You know, if they're able, because the two people that might help me the most are in that senior age group.
Yeah. So what did you do on that special day when you turned 100 years old? You had to do something
Well, my daughter arranged, and there was over 100 people that came to the golf course, and she had food there, and I don't know, we were there for about 4 or 5 hours, and like I say, I had almost 100 people that signed in. Wow. So that I haven't seen for I don't know how long, and so it's quite an experience. And I still have a sister that's 2.5 years younger than I am, and she lives in Beaverton, Oregon. And then she's the one that came to my 100th birthday party and brought her 2 sons that I haven't seen since they were 5 years old.
Oh my gosh. You had a lot of talking to do that day, didn't you?
Well, yeah. I never expected all this.
Like I said, not many people get to turn 100 years old. So throughout your life, have you had an exercise regimen besides playing golf? Have you watched what you eat?
I try to take some walks. I keep busy.
Yeah, sounds like it. So you've been coming to the Eagle Senior Center for a couple decades.
Oh, yes.
What do you think what are the things that are there? I mean, I know you play bridge, but are there other things that you like? The camaraderie? Do you make a lot of friends there?
Well, there's just people that come there I already know, through playing bridge. I used to play in people's homes, but I don't do that anymore. I just play at Eagle.
And how long are you going to do that for?
Well, as long as they'll take me.
Well, you seem fun. I'm sure they'll take you for a long time. So the golf probably kept you kind of active and moving, and then the bridge kind of keeps your mind going.
And bridge. And I do a lot of crocheting too. I make scrubbies.
Oh, so they're actually for cleaning dishes and stuff.
Oh yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Wow, those are neat. Those are really cool.
Yeah, I'm known as the scrubber lady.
The scrubber lady?
Yeah,
awesome.
People like them. And I sell them for $2 a piece.
Okay. Look at you, your marketing and everything. These are great.
It's just to keep you busy and doing something.
Right.
Instead of just sitting around.
What kind of advice would you give those that are entering retirement?
Maybe a lot of people just lay down and don't move around. That's where a lot of people make a mistake, because when you retire, you should start doing something. I mean, whether this, it keeps me busy. Of course, I golfed when I retired. And bridge, those are the things that I've done all my life, and I'm still doing them. Well, the golf has kind of gotten
less and less.
Yeah.
So what is something that you miss from when you were younger, and what is something today that you think, oh my gosh, this is so great that we have this today that you didn't have before?
I wish I was more mobile.
Right.
That I didn't, and I had a car, more, not have to depend on people, but you have to have a new beginning, of a new way, different way of living the way I am now than how I was 2 years ago.
Right.
You just have to change your way of living and hope that the guy up there helps you out so that you know what to do at the right time.
Right. So what do you miss from something like when you were in your 20s? Is there something like when you think back in your 20s, you're like, oh my gosh, I wish either something in the world was different?
My husband was in World War II, and he won a lot of honors, and he was 43 days on the Battle of the Okinawa.
Wow.
That was a hard time to have him gone, and then he died at a pretty early age, and I don't know whether it was something back from some of the things that happened to him during the war. But that's the one thing that I miss. I miss him.
Of course.
But I've been happy here, even though I miss my husband. It isn't that. You just have to do what happens.
Right. So not a lot of people live to be 100.
No, I guess not. I didn't expect to.
So what was your secret this whole time?
Yeah, my dad lived to be 100, and then my mother, I think she was about in her 90s. But I don't know. I feel really good. I mean, I don't feel bad. I don't know what the guy up there has in store for me, but I'm trying to find out.
Don't try too hard.
why I am here. And I'll tell you one thing, you cannot believe the help that a person like myself gets from the community.
Well, I'll tell you that one of the things that's really cool, and you say you're not sure why you're here. So I lost my mom when she was 51 years old.
Oh.
And so it's really cool to be able to talk to people who have lived to be 100 and have, been through a lot of things.
And she passed away at 51.
51, yeah. And so
she had a disease?
She had cancer.
Cancer.
And so she died from a side effect of chemo and things like that they didn't know about back in the day.
How about your dad then?
My dad lived till he was 78. He just passed away about 18 months ago.
Oh.
So, yeah, and he had a lung condition. And so they both ended up with something.
But I haven't had a cold or anything really wrong except just the mobility.
Right.
And the not being able to drive a car, and it's no fun trying to find people to help you, but you'd be surprised once you reach out how many people are there. Seniors, younger people. I have a neighbor right around the corner from me. Her husband I have a golf cart, and he always serviced my golf cart, but I never knew her. And she is one of my biggest people that takes me to the doctors and to every week to the grocery store. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Living without a car. And to try and get people are coming to help you, and it's just wonderful.
We have a great community, don't we, where people come together.
I don't know how I get along without all the helpers that I have.
Right. No, it's important for people to be looking out for the seniors and for people that need the help throughout the community and taking care of them.
It's just a miracle. I mean, I can't believe it. I don't think I've been that good.
Well, you must have been.
I don't know.
He doesn't just take care of anybody.
I'm just thankful that even like you people, I don't know why you want to anything from me. I don't know how I get get here and got here.
Well, it's fun to hear people's stories and to kind of find out about their lives and what led them here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff is interesting to people. And so what kind of advice would you give anybody, just starting in their adult years or in their 90s that you can?
Just don't drop it. Try and work it as much as you can. And I don't know why I'm here at this age. I have no idea, and I haven't really done anything that
Do you have any wisdom to share with us from your 100 years?
Try to be happy, be light, and keep busy. Don't get in a lump and not sit around and do nothing.
Was there anything else you'd like to add?
I like the way the community feels about seniors. I don't remember when I was 20 years old because I wasn't in that group, but I think they do a lot more now. I hope they do a lot more now for seniors. So
Okay.
how do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel we need to take care of the seniors and support them as much as we possibly can. I'm going to be a senior one day. We all hope to be seniors someday.
Yeah.
So we all want to make sure that, society and people take care of each other. I think that's what makes a great country and what makes good people.
Yes.
So in Eagle, we have a motto. It's called Life Done Right.
Okay, that's good.
So what does that mean to you?
You just have to keep getting up and taking care of yourself and help other people if you can. But mainly, I have to get people to help me. So I'm in kind of a different situation.
But I'm sure you've helped people over the years too, and this is just being paid forward.
Well, that's true, yes. I know I've helped people out when they had a problem, and I was able to do that. And now maybe I'm getting paid back. I don't know. It's a funny world.
It is for sure. And you've seen a lot of it over 100 years.
Yeah, yeah. When you get this age, you're just going to have to accept what happens and try to do the best, and I hope that the guy up there helps you out once in a while. And I don't know when my time is going to come, but I feel fine now, and I'm so happy that people are there to help you. I think that's what keeps seniors alive longer. It's because we have more community togetherness.
Mm-hmm. A lot of good people in the world.
Yeah.
But that's probably because
and I hope that you keep looking for that one thing to keep things going for seniors.
For sure. Definitely will. They're very important. Well, I appreciate you coming and talking to me today. It means a lot.
I don't know. I don't I don't talk very well.
No, you're doing great. We've had a great conversation. I really appreciate it. It's really neat hearing from somebody who's, been on the planet for 100 years, seen a lot of things over the years.
Yeah.
Been a part of
a lot of changes.
Yeah, Eagle and the Treasure Valley, and so we appreciate you coming.
Well, I appreciate the Eagle, Idaho, and it's been every week I come over here to the senior center, and my one friend picks me up, and it's all set, and I hope it continues for a while. I don't know how long.
It'll continue for a long time. The
guy up there will tell me when it is.
Exactly. All right. Well, thank you, Mert. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
All right. Thank you for joining us on our Explore Eagle podcast. I hope you will subscribe and listen to our Explore Eagle podcast so you can hear how Eagle is life done right. In the meantime, you can check out our website at cityofeagle.org or app Explore Eagle, available for free at the Apple App Store or Google Play.